The Dreamtec Partner Portal offers service providers a quick and easy way to manage, query, and view the job invoicing process. Here's how it works. Open the Partner Portal on a web browser and use your Dreamtec credentials to gain access. These will be the same as the operations and tracking credentials. Should you have forgotten your credentials, please contact support to have them reset. Viewing completed cases. Once you've logged in, you'll be able to view your completed cases and submit queries. For example, any additional costs, mileage adjustments, toll fees, fuel slips, etc. You will also be able to submit round-trip kilometers here. Please note that only completed cases are available for the invoicing process. A job is considered complete when the driver completes the service via the Dreamtec device, or the call center completes the job via the Dreamtec portal. If the case is still showing under the Confirm Locations tab, the contact center still needs to finalize their follow-up process. If the kilometer submission deadline of 48 hours, excluding weekends and public holidays, has passed before a submission, the system will automatically verify the kilometers according to tech usage, if any, or locations mapped on case initiation. These will be the kilometers payable to the partner. It is important to update the incident locations with the call center, should the details be different to the initial information received on the app or via email notification. Submitting an invoice. Under the service provider filter, make sure to enter your company name so that all your completed cases can be listed. Go to the Search tab on the top right corner, using the Charlie 00 reference to call up a completed case. Should the case not populate, refer to the Operations portal, which will indicate the status of the case. Under the Option tab for round-trip kilometers, the system will always pre-calculate kilometers according to the locations provided on case initiation. Should the partner be happy with the populated kilometers under Action, Submit for Approval should be selected. The status will then change from Pending to Submitted. Click on the disk icon to save. Your costs have now been submitted, and an agent will work on the case after 48 hours. Queries. Should you dispute the system calculated mileage displayed, select Query and submit your own calculation. Save by clicking on the disk icon. A journal entry screen will pop up, allowing the partner to provide a detailed description of the dispute. It is advisable to attach a link to the alternative route used. If there are any other queries, the partner will be able to select a query type and submit. The State tab has a range of information available. Pending is the default state when the system awaits submission of the partner's kilometers, or when the submission deadline is not yet reached. Submitted indicates that the partner has submitted their kilometers and selected the process payment action, but still needs to be verified. Queried indicates that the partner has submitted a query. This prevents the system and agents from verifying until the query is resolved. Invoiced indicates that verification has been completed. Recovery is the tilting or moving of a vehicle that is not in a towable position. A recovery will not be booked without proof that the service is required, and requires pictures to be taken as part of the workflow. The incident location dictates the type of recovery required, provided the service provider supplies photographic proof. There are two types of recoveries. Standard recovery is done by a rollback, usually added with an accident service. This should be justified by photos showing the vehicle location before recovery, and a second set of photos showing the recovered vehicle ready to be loaded onto the rollback. Sling recovery is done only by sling buckies, usually added on breakdown tows where the vehicle is inaccessible for a rollback, for example in an underground parking lot or in a ditch. Some recoveries require heavy-duty vehicles. In this case, pre-authorization is required from the call center. Kilometers are automatically calculated by the system. Drivers are required to use their device's GPS, as this will provide accurate routes taken and distances traveled. If the actual kilometers traveled do not match the system calculated kilometers, there is an option to attach a link to the route traveled as proof. The route will be calculated as per the following dispatch methods: auto dispatch or delegate dispatch, or manual dispatch. If a service has been cancelled by the call center or the client notifying the call center, the partner should not complete the service on their device, as this will imply that the actual tow has been performed and create a pro forma invoice on the system. The driver should go to Manage Job on their device and select Cancel Service with the relevant reason. Invoiced cases ready for payment. Clicking on the Invoice tab will display a list of all invoiced jobs, which can be filtered by time period. Each will have a range of information available. Total reflects the invoice total for the job, after management fees and excluding VAT. All jobs totals are displayed in rands. The Partner Portal has been developed to streamline the invoicing process. Should you have any queries regarding the portal, don't hesitate to contact support for assistance.